What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we're jumping into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time I'm going to revisit Keep Your Distance. I want to see what I can do to actually get through this a bit less fumbly than I did last time. So, let's go ahead and try out those lovely beach skins that we were lucky enough to earn thanks to the Endless Summer quest, and let's jump into this with Ivy.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Alright, here we go. So, for those that haven't played Ivy yet or are not used to it, she is much less damage than Deadeye. Effectively, some of her abilities used to be very similar to Deadeye's. She's been tweaked since then, and now bears very little resemblance other than the fact that they both use ranged attacks. So, one of the challenges here is actually going to be managing to get this damage done without
rude but effective
enemies getting through. She has her Wall of Roots, which is her E skill, her epic ability on PC, and Q, which is her signature skill, which heals her. Heals shouldn't really be my primary focus, as I should be staying out of range of these guys for the most part. I can drop that, put another Bernie bit down. And I'm gonna have to try to make good use of the lightning and the Ring of Storms and the Firewall Bracers to keep enemies taking damage without me being too close. Her secondary attack is knockback that costs about 25 mana. It's not bad, but I will have to be careful because using all of these abilities in combination are going to deplete my mana super fast. And out of all the characters in this challenge, Max has the most mana, so he's probably the easiest to sort of get through this with in terms of mana management. Alright, so what we can do immediately, see the health of the gate. Well, that jumped a lot.
They've broken through a gate.
Alright, we can do that. Add that there. And then for enemies to start to get close, what we do is we right click and it knocks a few of them away. Now you can see the Brimstone are basically depleted. Alright, because most of my damage is going to be coming from a primary attack, I'm going to boost the attack speed there a bit. Okay, so that's solid. I don't really want to worry too much about what else is coming up here. So for now,
this should work.
I'm going to drop these. And when it gets to the point where I need to switch lanes, then I'll go ahead and consider what I need to sell. We should be pretty good though. The Brimstone and the Grinders are really going to do the majority of the work here. Alright. The Ballista actually did basically take care of that guy for me, which is really nice. Keeping enemies sort of under the Ballista and not too close to you so they can heal is probably the best choice to make. Let's try to knock a few of these guys back. The slows are kind of controlling the kobolds, and the Ballista sort of augment my damage here and work really well since they can target the enemies that are slowed. Okay, we have about 8,000 coin. I don't think we need all of those Ballista there, but we can leave those. Let's go ahead and block this area off.
This should work.
We can actually move these back.
There, I think. Rude but effective.
And that's mainly to make sure that these guys all sort of move back here. Let's block this. Well, no, that was close.
The enemy army is attacking on another front.
It will do. A useful device. A useful device.
Guess we'll have to do that when we actually get a few more things in here. What I'll probably wind up doing is backing up there. Let me see about... Whoop, I did that wrong. I got greedy. And I didn't even set up my a time when her power actually becomes useful. Let me stop these dudes so I can put him down.
I cannot.
Okay, so that worked out much better than it should have. Shield guys are probably her biggest challenge. Mainly because, oh, this guy's gonna die. Well, for the most part, I should be good here. I didn't spend any coin when I respawned, so that's probably the most important thing.
Arrow incoming.
Alright, and as you can see, my mana is pretty heavily depleted now. And none of the guardians that you originally start with have the ability to really do anything about that. I don't really care about the damage or the move speed. I didn't mean to do that.
It will do.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Nothing will get past this.
Add these.
Our barricades are under attack. They've destroyed our barricades.
And then we just, whoop, keep pushing the wrong button.
This should work.
Replacing those two will basically save you. And you can sell all of this after this next 2 waves. Let's go ahead and increase the penetrating arrow damage. Damage is really what you're looking for out of Ivy.
Where's the mana when you need it? I'm in great need of healing.
Now I could try Unchaining, but I'm afraid that basically I may need to save it for the 3 bosses coming out on wave 6. So I'm gonna hold it. For the most part, this seems to be holding out pretty well because I still have another
This should work.
set of enemies to go through. Gonna drop the ballista,
This should work.
and then they'll be in an easy concentrated spot to sell everything once this is over.
Nothing will get past this.
Alright, last wave.
I saw that. Drop it, give me 50.
Now there's just free stuff sitting around. Alright, let me go run for that coin again. This time I'm not gonna die. You can also place a ballista out here if you absolutely wanted to. There's a lot of ballista space in this particular room, over here, and up here. So damage or placement for
The boss minion
traps
has entered the
A useful
battlefield.
device.
isn't really going to be something that you have to worry about, except for Orphan here. What you're going to want to do with Orphan coming out is, there we go, he's going to come towards your stuff, hit him with your 2 spells,
Are under attack.
smack him with some knockback,
They've destroyed our
and then
barricades.
do that.
The boss minion has
There
been
we go.
taken down.
So even though Orphan looks scary, if you give yourself a bit of time to stack some damage up on him, he won't really do too much. Just make sure you give yourself space to sort of set something else up. And because I put so many things in one place here, I can get a lot of my coin back like that. And we are good. If I had set my other Guardian up earlier, I actually would have a bit more time to finish this off. If you're going for score, that's probably an excellent idea.
This should work.
Okay, so first
Nothing will get past this.
They've broken through a gate.
There, I think.
They've summoned a boss.
Alright, so let's do this.
It will do. A useful device.
Probably would have benefited from setting up some mana wells too. Now with this guy, what you do is you hold him.
I can't do that now.
There we go. That guy's down. And our last one is going to be
Still, so I can shoot
him.
song for this day.
So that's a better score and arguably a better way to finish that map off. Of course, probably shouldn't have died still. But at least that means that the score has basically the same modifiers as I originally would, other than the time being better. And since I've done this with Ivy, I may go ahead and actually knock this one out with Max for another vid. I'll see if I can put this one up same day, just to see if, you know, I can get them both out and then get back to Deadeye's last map and then maybe move into some explanations and Endless again. But we'll see. All depends on what I have time for. The sooner I can get it done, the sooner I can get it out to you guys though. But either way, let me know again what you think of this challenge. I didn't actually expect it to be as easy with Ivy as it is. But I may have overestimated like the difficulty of the challenge, since yesterday was pretty much my first time playing it. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any comments. Drop those beneath the video. And until next time, as always, have a good one, folks.